Hey there, Lost LPs, I am LostLPs, and I am bringing you The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Yep, Master Quest. You know, not the original, because the original is overdone. Anyway, as always, if you know me, I do all my Zelda games with my name set to, well, my YouTube name. Don't worry about the file below that, that's just a practice file, as you can tell by the P. Anyway, in the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Yep, old-time English, something I'm really bad at reading. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces are now even mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power, is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy of all fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend. This is why I don't record as soon as I get up in the morning and get him to me. I don't have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon me. I trust you guys, I'm not normally this bad at reading. Okay, I actually am, but still. Anyway, a few things I want to get out of the way just now. Master Quest is... Well, as you can tell, this is the GameCube version of Master Quest, which is just basically running in an N64 emulator on the GameCube. Yay, Nintendo for being lazy. But there are a few differences between Master Quest and Ocarina of Time. Obviously, the main one being the dungeons are different. You know, the order you do things, where things are collected, and the puzzles, enemies, all that's different. Also, the golden sculpture locations in the dungeons are different, so I will be getting all the ones in the dungeons. Not promising anything else other than that. Other than that, it's basically Ocarina of Time, so when we're doing stuff, you know, on the, like in Hyrule Field and all that, you'll know what's going on. Anyway, hello BellPZC, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. BellPZC, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Well, yes, I slept in until about 4 today. So, considering I've already saved Hyrule before, you know, it probably is okay to leave with me. At least for just now. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going, right now. And now we actually have final control of Link, so as you can guess, his side you look like this, however you can bring it down to the eye level, however, sometimes it is hard to walk around like that. Anyway, Kokiri Forest. Yahoo! Hi BellPZC! That down there is Saria! I'm just going to skip her completely and yeah. She normally just speaks about, oh, you've got a fairy, oh, the great Deku Tree summoned you. You should probably go and see him. He's over that way. That's all that Saria basically does at this point in the game. It's just give you kind of an idea of what to do. Now you're probably wondering right now, why am I gathering a lot of rupees? We're going to need 40 of them to get our first shield in the game. Because in this game you actually have to buy it. Now, quick way to get through this area is just to backflip over these fences. Yeah, good if you're trying to save a little bit of time like I need to do in this first episode. Because that intro cutscene took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, so yeah. Right. So just coming to this, I'm going to be saying so a lot in this LP, I've just realised. I've already said that a lot so far. Oh, there it is again. But you want to come this way to get the sword, the Kikiri sword. Wow, spoiling it much, in this chest here. So let's go ahead and get it. Of course you're going to want to avoid the rolling rock as you're going around this area. Rolling rock is a boulder, dumbass. You want to avoid the rolling boulder and just get your way through to here to get the Kikiri sword. This is hidden treasure of the Kikiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Screw that, I already know how to play this game. And we just press start and equip it so you can start using it straight away. As you can guess, the B button is your sword button in this game, like it is in all Zelda games. L targeting or Z targeting this was the first game it existed in, Ocarina of Time, so you're going to be wanting to use that a lot. When you're seeing that little flashing bit in the top right hand corner of the screen, that's Navi trying to get your attention. Just ignore her, no one really cares about her. She's just going to tell you what to do next. Unfortunately, you're watching a Let's Play done by me, so I'm going to tell you everything you need to do. How's that unfortunate? It's me. What do you expect? For you guys who don't already know me, I'm currently doing a Windbreaker LP on my own channel, along with a Banjo-Kazooie one, and Versus of Super Mario 64 with the Mediocre, which has actually already all been recorded, a couple months in advance, but still. That's what I'm doing, just in case you guys wanted to know. What else can I speak about? I'm trying to find one more rupee. Oh, one more rupee. I guess I don't need to speak about anything else. Once you get 35 rupees, you can just come over this way to the shop. Obviously, you're going to be asked to... This is them teaching you the targeting. Don't really need to worry about that. If you come around here in a shop, there's 5 rupees there you can get to allow you to get a Deku Shield. You got the Deku Shield! Surprisingly, I'm not actually going to do any bios for this. Mainly because that would take too much time. And I already have a lot of time being taken with Wind Waker's bios. Really wish I never did that now. But, oh well. But anyway, once you get your Deku Shield and Kikiri Sword, you just want to head to the Deku Tree, which is over this way. Game. Thank you. And then you want to talk to this guy. His name is Middle. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. And what's that? Voice crack much? Is that the Kikiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Middle, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favourite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. I'm gonna go and cry in the corner now. But yeah, that's the reason you couldn't get here beforehand. Now, Deku Babas. Normally, if you're playing this game, unless you're doing a speedrun of it, you wouldn't care what you got. I'm going to advise get as many Deku Sticks as you can. Because the first dungeon of the game is going to kinda need them. So yeah. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. LPCC, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Fearly, those has felt. See, I told you I'm really bad at reading Old English. I've been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Does thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. I don't really need wisdom, I just really need courage. Then enter, brave BLPCC, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy. Thou must aid BLPCC. and LPs you see. When Navi speaks, use C up to listen well to our words of wisdom. I kind of already explained that, but okay. Just so you know, backwalking like this is the fastest way to walk around the game. However, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm going to take my time with this project and actually enjoy Ocarina of Time for the first time in a couple of years. Yeah, because maybe the last time I enjoyed this game was a long time ago, that's all I know. Ever since then it's just been, here, let's try speedrunning this on a stream one night. And yeah. And inside the Great Deku Dredge, you're noticing straight away there's a lot of differences in like enemy placement, and look at this wall, the vines are growing on it, give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it. Nah, I don't think I can. Anyway, these are Goma larvae. Although I'm probably just going to call them Goma babies, because that's basically what they are. I wanted to knock you off the edge. Anyway, here's the only golden skull shell we can currently get in the dungeon, because the other two that are in here we're going to have to get later, once we have items from future dungeons. It's just stunned there in the air. Anyway, and here is the dungeon map! It looks like a dungeon that's coming up in the future. So, yeah. Anyway, straight away you're going to notice there's no golden sculptures here, so you're going to be like, not golden sculptures, sculptures here, so you're not going to have to use the slingshot to get up here. However, this does mean that it is a little bit more annoying to get through this dungeon. Because I'm going to admit this right now, this is my least favourite dungeon of Master Quest, because it's basically a kill dungeon. Just introducing you to the idea of everything has changed. So yeah. Anyway, just stand on that switch in Navi will tell you can open doors by pressing the A button. As if I didn't already know that. Yes, I know what the green icon at the top of the screen is. Thank you, Navi. Now, this room you're going to know straight away there's a lot of Goma larvae in it. So what you're going to want to do is kill them all. You actually get a chest for killing them all. So, yeah. Anyway, I think, how many do we have now? I think we need to have 5. Okay, 4, that should be enough. I don't want to push right. What we want to do here is just destroy all the... Come on. Destroy all the Goma larvae that's in this room so we can get the compass, I think. Even though I practiced this last night, I can't actually remember what's in each chest. And I've also played Master Quest a good few times. I'll actually be honest, I do prefer this over normal Ocarina of Time. Although I know normal Ocarina of Time better. Anyway, opening that. That's not opening, that's lighting something on fire! Why did I say opening? Someone please help me. And why did my router just go off? What the oh, I guess it must have downloaded an update off the internet. But still, that's kind of creepy how it went off during a recording. As I was downloading something. Off of Steam. You know. And that's what my commentary style is basically like. It's going to be me like, okay, this is about the... What was that noise? Oh, that's what it was. Oh, I was doing that. Hey! So, that's me in a nutshell for you. That's how most of the commentary of this project is going to go, at least for the first little bit of it. Because, I'll admit this right now, this is not my favourite part of this game. Because, as you can see, just this. Anyway, that opened up... Okay... That was a weird glitch. I'm okay with that, though. Still okay with it. Still okay with it. Okay, I'm not okay with it. Just give me my slingshot. You got the Fairy Slingshot. The slingshot in this game is basically useful. Unlike what it is in future Zelda titles, a la Twilight Princess, where you get the slingshot. And then literally 2 dungeons later, here you go, here's the arrows, you'll never need a slingshot again. Unless you run out of arrows. That's my main problem with Twilight Princess, is it's got a long introduction and it's how do I say it? I'm trying to remember what words I want to use. Right now words are not my strong point, I'm realizing. And we haven't got Deku Nuts yet? Okay. I'll be shocked at that. And we just don't want to jump this far down because I do want to go into one of the other rooms, but it's optional, so we'll go and get it later, I'm guessing. Not that I'm guessing, that I'm telling. Anyway, now that we've fallen down here, we've kind of got this new kind of center room that we're going to be returning to. Now over here is a switch that you can stand on, so let's go and kill the Decky Baba, because that makes all of the senses. Anyway, cut the grass, we get 5 rupees out of it, and now we go. There we go. There we go, we just stood on a switch, 2 lights and fire. Now, let's kill this Decky Baba here and fail a little bit at it and take the Decky Stick and light more things on fire, because turns out we're a pyromaniac now. Anyway, that gets you a small chest that I think has a heart container with 5 rupees in it. Not really important that we deal with it, so we'll just move on to the next room. Before you go into the next room, you want to make sure you've grabbed fire. Believe me, this will save you a lot of pain later. Because, yeah, they replaced the ice switch with one of those. Now this would be the room in the original game where we would learn that 23 is number 1. However, that's just a normal Decky Scrub! Wow, I'm already got the beeping noise, that's surprising. Okay, I really hate these things. But in this game, in this version of the game, you do not know that 23 is number 1, and believe me, 23 is not number 1. I'll tell you what the number is once we get down to it, because it is a guessing game in this version. There is nowhere that tells you what it is. Anyway, in here is a recovery heart, just in case you need it. Like me. Oh yeah, mine is back on. I love how I'm just like playing the game and like looking over there and like, oh, it's back on. Again, you want to avoid the go mag like normal, then light the 2 things here, 2 torches. And then it opens up the door so we can go into the next room. Because that's what you want to do in this dungeon. This is the least changed dungeon of Master Quest. I'm going to say that right now. Is the least changed. Now, Goma eggs. You're going to hate them. So just use whatever you can to defeat them. I like to use a slingshot. Because you can deal with them from a distance then. Like so. If you don't miss, that is. Like I've been doing a lot of so far. Right, just... Come on! Screw it. As you can guess, you've got to kill the enemies again. It wouldn't be Master Quest if you didn't have to do that. See, that's my main problem with Master Quest, is the first dungeon is really boring. It doesn't really give you a good taste of what's to come. Because when I first played this, I was like, okay, the only place I actually got stuck on was that last room, and that's because I was looking for the switch to lower the water. Which doesn't exist in Master Quest, which is why I had to do the Decky Shield crouch thing that I did. I actually forgot to mention that in the last room, you want to grab the fire and then do this kind of crouch, because that's the only way you can actually get underneath the barrier. And you got Decky Seeds there for the Decky Slingshot. Decky Slingshot. Very Slingshot. I'm now embarrassed. I'm going to pretend that slip up never happened. You guys are going to all call me out for it in the comments. Because that's the way YouTube works, to my knowledge. Anyway, just want to stand on the switch. Again, same thing as last stream, you're going to want to run towards one of the fires before it extinguishes, so you can do this. You do not need to go into that room yet, but I opened it for the main reason that we're going to go back there in the future. And, yeah. The reason I told you to get a lot of Decky Sticks before coming here was because you're going to be using a lot of them in this dungeon. Plus, it's always good to have a lot of Decky Sticks as Child Link. And, there we go! There's the beeping noise again. So, we just want to go through the little hole here. I said the little hole here. Come on. And we'll look up Link's skirt and go through. Okay, let me just check the time. Okay, we've been going for 20 minutes. These episodes are going to probably run for about 20 to 25 minutes long, just because of the way this is done. And that was just some alert that I didn't need to check in the middle of our recording because it was completely and utterly boring. And this is Navi just explaining to you how to push a block, which is press the A button, then press forward. How difficult is this? Not very. Anyway, as you can guess, since the fire's slightly further away now, we're going to have to go and get the fire from there, and I'm going to die. I do not want to die in my first episode. Second episode, I'm okay with it. First episode, no. That would just be embarrassing. And shut up. I didn't just put the decky stick away by mistake. Didn't put the decky stick away by mistake while trying to climb the block. Totally didn't do that. And, well, we're already out of... Okay. This guy here, if I remember correctly, shows you a decky shield. Don't worry about that because... well, you should already have one. Anyway, the combination in this room is different from Ocarina of Time. It's not 23 is number 1, it's 21 is number 3. I'm not joking. 2 1 Where's 3? And there we go. Oh, that was wrong? Okay, that was it. It was 3-1-2. I remember it being 2-1-3 last night. Oh well. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. Well, that's very nice of you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. And that's opened up the room to the boss. However, I'm going to deal with the boss in the next episode. But don't think that's the end of this video just yet. There's still that one room area in the dungeon that I want to show off, so I will cut till we're back up in the main room. I'll see you guys there. Okay, now that we're back up here to the... oh, where we got the map, you're going to want to grab the fire from here and then just run over to the cobwebs over here. Yeah, I'm doing that over here thing again. I seem to do that a lot in this game. But in this room, there is a big Dekubaba. Normally you wouldn't see this in normal Ocarina of Time for a few dungeons yet, but... nope, we're seeing it now. Anyway, another way you can actually get rid of the Goma eggs before they hatch is just to use... Deku Nut on them. This is the only dungeon in the game... oh wait, no. Sorry, that's a lie. That's Ocarina of Time only. Never mind. I was going to say this is the only dungeon in the game where Goma or Lava are, but... I do remember them actually being in one of the last dungeons of the game, actually. Now, anyone that's watched me do an Ocarina of Time LP before knows this for a fact, that I do not jump on this platform here. Instead, I like to go around for the simple reason of... well, that platform... kind of a jerk. Well, not really kind of a jerk, but it's easier to get back. It's there. Anyway, we did all that just to get the compass. Anyway... I'll just show you how to get out of this room, the way I do it, which is easier. And then I'll say bye to you guys for this episode. So... oh! Okay, Link, grab onto the platform, inside the platform. Oh, okay, that's good going, but... Anyway, that has been the first episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the series. And I hope you enjoyed me. Unfortunately, the me part is not likely to change. Okay? But I will see you guys next time. This is BillPCC, signing out for Lost Let's Plays. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys. Just in case you were wondering, it was 5 rupees.